and he's got to be able to win the stamina game. Like that's what it comes down to, especially with players as proficient as these two. But let's not hold off any further. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in the whole week to see this match. Who is going to be the best panel attack player in the world? We will find out right now. Alright, so just what we were talking about, Blinzer already with a good start here, and Yoshi gives him some garbage right back. Gets those greens in just enough time, but Blinzer, with this pretty good pressure at the beginning, he gets his greens as well at just the right time. These guys going at it right now, sending very small garbage blocks to put some very quick reactions forced upon the other opponent. And as a reminder, since this is double elimination, the L by Blinzer's name means that he has to take 2 first to 10 sets in order to take this championship. Since Yoschimidtsu has not dropped a single set all tournament.
Blinzer with a little bit of a disadvantage, but both players now with a lot of panels to work with. Okay, Blinzer a little bit of a rough spot, took some misswaps, but is able to come back. Guns blazing, doesn't get to clear with the reds.
Ooh,
That's gonna put him
oh
in a,
man, he got
oh,
so lucky there. That's when you praise the
such a
game's
lucky
RNG. Because he used up so many of his resources, and now he has third tier up at the top too to bail him out if he needed to. Man,
he's going to be able to wind up a very big attack if he wants to now.
I mean, that's part of the game, man. You get unlucky sometimes, and sometimes you get the luckiest rolls of all time to keep you in the game. That's how it balances itself out. Yoshi, he might be out of moves here. Blinzer might take the first game.
Very nice force kill. Yeah, that opportunity Blinzer had where Yoschimidtsu, where Yoshi wasn't able to top him out as much, was just enough for Blinzer to send up an attack that was able to top Yoshi out. He wasn't able to get the clears he wanted.
That can be a little bit of a worrisome thing at the same time. It looks like Blinzer's just probably going to have to try to run out of Yoshi, or run Yoshi out of resources most of the time, because he doesn't really make any mistakes that are like not enough stop time. Like, he usually gets to the clear unless he has no more resources left. But he's got to try to find some way to force Yoshi to make mistakes like that, or else he's going to have to play that endurance game again. Which, I don't know, worked out that time, and Blinzer's keeping up the aggression right now, so let's see. Oh, Yoshi without a move, and it's a second force kill.
Oh, that was so smart, because right after Blinzer, Blinzer started up clearing the garbage with a triple chain, and he decides to drop it right away. So it adds just a tiny bit more garbage, enough to top Yoshi out. That was a very, very, very great awareness,
Yoshi almost got that raise too, but Blinzer with the sick play, and he's got a 2-0 lead on Yoshi right now. His beginning play very similar to the first set.
Humongous chain, but ends up not setting up his defense on time right after that chain. And Yoshi is going to be gladly taking that.
Yeah, he had the basically the baby twin towers there. He had like very little stacks, but they were still pretty separated to where he couldn't find a clear immediately, and Yoshi just sent him enough garbage to fill that entire screen. This is very reminiscent of their winners finals match, though.
Blinzer had a lot of panels, but now, yeah, he had some towers there because I think he decided to extend a little bit on his chains, and because of that, he let his his guard open for that garbage to drop, and he wasn't able to get it cleared on time.
All right. Oh, Yoshi going with a bigger chain than what we're used to there. It's going to send a lot of pressure to Blinzer. He couldn't find all the combos that he was used to there, so that's probably why he opted for
Blinzer raised his stack to be able to send some more aggression, but that actually worked out pretty badly for him because the garbage dropped right then and there.
Ultimately ending his life and now giving Yoshi a lead after that quick 2-0 lead that he opened up with. So yeah, Blinzer's got to find the answer. Okay. I think Blinzer must start off with a bunch of 5 combos. I see that all the time. This is definitely the right replay though.
Yeah, this looks like a new one.
Yeah, there's another. Yeah, he's just a fan of 5 combos.
Oh, and Blinzer, what is he? Oh, manages to get the reds in time. Wow, that was so close. Yeah, opts to set up a 4 there, get the clear. Alright, now he's going to do a little bit of a chain to lower his stack a little bit. He's going to end up with some towers that could be dangerous if he, he pays attention to it, fortunately. And now he's, wow, that took Yoshi by surprise. And is he gonna? Yeah. Oh, barely gets something, but
okay, he survives, and he's still got options because he's got 3 blues that are gonna fall too.
Yeah,
he's gonna be able to
survive this.
Oh, and he has 2nd tier to work with now too, and still generous color patterns.
Oh no!
This is bad for Blinzer, man. This is really unlucky because now he's got to survive all the way through this.
That's so lucky, man. Wow.
Hey, like we mentioned earlier for Blinzer when he got that bailout, who said it can't happen to Yoshi as well there with just the right colors to end up taking that match.
I can't believe you, Yoshi. I can't believe you, man.
So yeah, now Yoshi has taken 5 in a row. That's been a theme late in this tournament right now, just going on a big win streak. Blinzer doesn't look like he's been holding back too much or getting too tired. It's just Yoshi's that strong. Oh, and he tried to set something up in the reds, but he didn't account for certain rows falling the way that they would. So, yeah, it's looking a little bit more impossible as we're getting there. Yoshi up 6-2 now. All right, Blinzer, he's looking like he's going to get his good start up now. Yoshi with a pretty good start too, and Blinzer.
Oh yeah, that was definitely the smarter attack because he decided to send out some smaller garbage, so Blinzer had less time with the shake, while Blinzer just he sent a big chain, and Yoshi had more time to deal with that.
Yeah, and the towers strike again, and it might not be the last time before this tournament ends. Yeah, it's looking like it right now, too. He's got to get his stacks down.
Okay, yeah, he does get it. Meanwhile, Yoshi doing some double chaining here, even though he doesn't have a lot of panels. Yeah, goes for the 2nd tier. Very smart, and Not sure what happened to Blinzer there.
Blinzer had a separated stack. There was one garbage block that was kind of by itself at the bottom right, and he had no resources to
Oh,
work with. Just was kind of spreading himself too thin there, and now, man, Yoshi looking like he's poised to take this tournament.
well, I don't know, man. Maybe Blinzer decides to pull out of Plasma here and take some games.
It's true. You never know. All right, good startup, but he's got the separate towers again. He's got to get that down. Luckily for him, it took a little bit long for Yoshi to get his follow-up. Now Yoshi looking a little bit worried there, but he does find his clear as well.
And oh, manages to get a clear right in the nick of time there with a 4. Okay, and luckily Blizzard didn't have any garbage going his way right away, so he's going to be able to deal with this without getting topped out. This might be Blizzard's opportunity to go out guns blazing here, because yeah, Yoshi isn't really attacking too much, and looks like he's setting himself up for another first kill. And there it goes. Blizzard taking a game here.
Yeah, and I will stress again the fact that all 3 Blinzer's wins have came from 4 kills on Yoshimidtsu's side, so Yoshi is being really consistent in the fact that that's the only way he's losing games, and with how drained it looks like Blinzer is right now, he's got to probably force kill Yoshi 7 more times to take this. I don't know if I see it in him, but I definitely won't lose faith yet, as he's starting up a pretty good starter here again, and he's got pretty good colors.
Blinzer is going to, I guess, a 4. In the meantime, Yoshi has to get this clear. Okay, he does it.
Oh, did he know that 6 combo was happening? That was actually, like, sick vision if he thought so.
I wouldn't be able to tell.
I certainly didn't see it. I didn't even see, like, 3 of them clearing together, but that was pretty smooth. However, he found it, if it was luck or not. But anyways, Blinzer looking like he's in a rough spot. He's got to keep clearing. Still no immediate clears. Yoshi in trouble, too.
Yeah, Yoshi was going through that same rough spot, and
Blinzer he was just clearing and clearing, and he didn't have an immediate clear right next to the garbage, so it ended up costing his life. And now we're on championship point for Yoshi. Blinzer got to pull out a miracle, bud. And he drops that chain early with some separated stacks as well. He's going to find a pretty decent follow-up. Smartly calls that off, so he keeps himself with 1 clear. But yeah, no pressure on Yoshi's side. Blinzer's got to play this long game. It's looking scary right now.
Doesn't have a clear. Oh, no,
and that's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, level 10 can be such a cruel mistress, man, because it really, he had a clear. He was going for it, but he had no stop time. I mean, just regular clears that don't help you with that.
Yeah, and Yoshi was
so fortunate.
Yoshi was just relentless, and that paid off because he is your summer seasonal pro bracket champion. The unanimous best player in the world still has not dropped a set to this day, and man, it's hard. It's easy to see why, dude. Beating Blinzer 10-3 and 10-4 respectively, and he only died by 4 kills for all 3 of those games in the second set. So good stuff to him. He was definitely on top of his game, and Blinzer did play well. I think he's gonna go back into the chambers, do some practice sessions, and maybe try to challenge Yoshi next time.
For sure.
But yeah, here's your complete Results for Pro Bracket: 8 people qualified out of the 21. Yoshi taking first with Blinzer second. Plasma and T-Valve following up in third and fourth. Cards and FFR at fifth. Myself and John finished at seventh. But yeah, everyone in this bracket played really well for pro and amateur. I'm glad everyone did come out, and this tournament was a pretty big success. We mentioned the prizes for amateur bracket. Yoshi won $50 for first place. It was originally 35, but Blinzer donated his $15 portion to Yoshi. So our big winner for the day, and he definitely did deserve it.